by Liz. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Liz Bickel, everybody.
Well, I guess the only thing I really have to say after following that is at least his dick's been inside me before. And by that I mean Nick, not Jeff's. That was way more awkward than I intended it to be. Anyway, how the fuck do I follow Nick? There's just, wow. I feel like I should just like take my notes and light them on fire, but then I'd burn the stage and that wouldn't work out too well for anybody. I think one of my biggest pet peeves has got to be the fact that when, like at work, I'm like, hey guys, my name is Liz, I'll be taking care of you, how are you today? They're like, oh, Liz, is that short for Elizabeth? What the fuck else would it be short for? Like, no, my name is actually Brittany, but I said, fuck that name. I'm gonna go by Liz today. Which is why at work I tend to try and keep my name tag blank, because then people never really know who I am. And it works out to my advantage, because then I have a table go, and I've had this happen. They go, why is your name tag blank? And that's when I look at them dead serious and I go, I prefer to remain anonymous. I'm hiding from the man. And they just look at me with like their eyes real big. And I'm like, because like this blank name tag, I have issues no one can see. Immediate 25% tip. Works every time. So this is where, since I started off with my name, I guess I'm gonna get a little personal with you guys. Is that cool? Share some personal information? Yes. Good, because I'm going to do it anyway. First, I want to clarify something. I only have one cat. So, I am not a lady with cats. I am a lady with a cat. It's singular, not plural. She's big enough to count for 2 cats, but she's just one. So I guess my point is, when you see that car driving around that has the cat stick figure family on the back, and the bumper sticker that says Cat Mom, and the license plate that says per 4, the number 4, me, it's not my car. I'm not that far gone yet. Second thing is from doing these, because I watch my own performances multiple times. I've noticed the camera really does add 10 pounds because my boobs look so much bigger on those videos than I thought they were in real life. Okay, yeah, they really are that big in real life. And you know how, like, when people go on diets, they're like, yeah, my goal is to be able to look down and see my toes again. That's never going to happen for me. Ever. Also, another fun fact about me, and I get made fun of a lot by other girls at work for this, I don't care about babies. Let me explain that a little further. I am not that person that goes, oh my God, look at that baby, it's so cute, I just want to have it. That's not me. If you tell me there's a really cute baby at your table in your section, I'm not going to be jealous and just going to be like, huh, great. And just keep doing my own thing. And it's probably better that way because I've pretty much convinced myself that I'm going to be a terrible mother. Like, for example, let's speak hypothetically. I have a daughter, and I'm with this daughter at a park. And she comes up to me and she's crying, and she's like, Mom, some boy told me that I look and I smell like dog poo. I'm not going to comfort her. I'm going to be like, okay, listen, here, little mini me, because I can't think of a name on the spot. This is what we're doing. We're going to go find ourselves a bunch of dog poo. And then we're gonna find that boy. And you're gonna body slam him and you're gonna cover him with it. And be like, now he looks and smells like dog poo, motherfucker. That's right, my daughter at the age of 4 will be swearing. Or if I have a boy, I can hear it now. Fucking principal calling me. So, yeah, your son called his teacher a cunt for like the 12th time this week. And it's only snack time on Tuesday. Sorry, what can I say? My kids know how to swear, they're tough. So keep that in mind when you ask me to babysit your children. I'm a really good influence. I want to tell a story too. This is just random shit. As you can tell, I actually don't have my phone to read. I'm kind of impressed with myself, and I'm not using my hands a whole lot. As you can tell, I clutched the microphone stand to keep myself from doing that. There's this man I knew once. He was pretty crazy. Pretty awesome though. To the point that I remember, it was like 5 years ago, I was at this comedy night thing that he DJ'd, and I wasn't 21, but I was able to get in because I knew the DJ. And you had to be 21 to get in, so I was cool. And I was up at this table getting myself some jungle juice, which is a real big thing in this area. That's right. It was like my 4th cup. I felt like the shit. And I noticed that the table I'd been sitting at, there was a big commotion. And I look, and it was, this man that I knew, and everyone's like gathered around him. And I'm like, oh fuck, what's going on? And they're like, he fell. And I'm like, oh no. So because I knew him, I go rushing over to him. And he's back in his chair, and he takes his prosthetic leg, and he starts waving it around, and he's like, woo! Wasn't even drunk. That man was my dad. Yeah. And this is where we get awkward. Because in exactly today's the 22nd, right? Okay. Sure. Thanks. In exactly 8 days, it will be 4 years since he passed away. Yeah, that's right. I was hoping for that. So, in his honor, I'm going to tell some jokes about diabetes. The disease that killed him. Thank you. I'm glad at least. I mean, I was hoping for awkward silence, but thank you, Bill. I'm glad to know I can count on you. I mean, to be fair, I guess diabetes really isn't funny. Unless someone else has it. Also, diabetics have it pretty easy. They can hide heroin addictions really well. And this is where they get really groan-worthy. As I've disclosed before, I'm a server, and there was this restaurant I worked at, and I was slinging plates, doing what a girl's got to do to pay the bills. And we sold a lot of pies, and I had this table of 2 older ladies, and they're like, can we see a brochure of nutrition information? And I'm like, sure, why not? So I'm going over it with them, and they're like, we're diabetic. Which pie would you recommend? And I couldn't help myself. It was like the one that you don't put in your mouth. Yeah. The next one isn't any better. 2 gentlemen are at a music store, and they walk in, and they're like, oh, is the sign on the front window true? Do you really mean it? And the cashier, or the owner, or whatever, he's like, yeah, of course it is. So the one guy's like, yeah, we'll each take a pancreas. And the other guy's like, I need a kidney too. And the store owner looks at him, real confused, and he's like, I don't get it. And the guy looks at him and goes, but the sign says organs for sale. Yeah. I think that's it. I do have to to say though, I'm kind of wondering here what the deal is, Jeff. Because see, last time I had to follow the racist ice cream fart joke teller. And now this time I had to follow white power. Really? Really? Thanks.